Hi. So today I'm gonna transcribe the news article from TechCrunch regarding the social media harassment and the freedom of speech. The title of this article is Silenced by Free Speech, written by Josh Constant. So why am I doing this today is to read an article thoroughly and also give more room for myself to reflect on it while I write down, and also to practice English writing. I found this article is tapping very important issue and worth transcribing because it's thought-provoking. So I hope you all enjoy it. So should I start transcribing? there's more in this article, but I think I'm gonna finish my transcribing by here and just move into reviewing the articles and reflect on it. So to start from the beginning, this article says there's a fundamental incongruency. So incongruency means disharmony. So there is a disharmony between being inflexibility pro free speech and operating a global social media. Yeah, so he acknowledged that there is a conflicting factors between social media engagement and free speech. Yeah, and I like this saying that it can be solved by a little more transparency or by hoping average citizen will do the right thing. So as a reporter, as a journalist, he urged that the social media giants or the medias should take more actions, having more responsibility, rather than hoping just their user will be naturally doing better. And let's look at more. And I like he's saying that the freedom of speech is that anyone could say what they believe, not that everyone anywhere had to listen to it. And he addressed the fact that in social media we have to sometimes we are imprisoned to listen to it because those harassers and trolls and extremists can come to you. Yeah, this is very important fact. And let's keep reading the article from here. So civil free speech is sacrificed in exchange for hatred, degradation, and threats. Who can respectfully speak up for their convictions if they are immediately shouted down? Women and people of color have been attacked this way for years and have been demanding changes for years. It's time for white men who largely control these services and the traditional media to stand by them as allies and actually take action. The rules must change. The enforcement must become stricter and more consistent. But the operators of this new communication utility must also uphold the spirit of free speech rather than the letter. That will require challenging, messy, expensive, and inefficient solutions. In other words, human solution. This phrase, I can more agree with than this. Upholding the spirits, not ritual, takes lots of tiring process and efforts, and the human problem cannot be always solved by the algorithm. This is very good point. And he also highlight that the blunt algorithm will not be satisfying, will not be enough. So the real empathy must go into creating new rules. and building tools that extend our understanding of humanity rather than replace it. Yeah. And this is a kind of summary of this article. He says civility is a tightrope. Civility is a tightrope between chaos and censorship. Yeah, so if you guys wanna read more this article, then visit TechCrunch and find the article named Silenced by Free Speech. Yeah, this is so transcribing this article was very pleasant for me, and also gave let it time to really reflect on it. So I think I will do this again next time. So see you next time.